Hi everyone, welcome back to another Sentry Equipment video. I'm Angelo D'Ambrosia, and today we're going to go through cleaning our SL500 and Gravity models. So we're going to go through cleaning our SL500. Just so you know, I want to show you what I have laid out here on the table. Here is the sanitizer we use, we prefer, and we also sell it. Here is the lubrication we prefer to use. It's Petrogel. This is one of our cleaning brushes. It's the one I'll be using today. And I wanted to point out one of the things that Sentry offers, and is our cleaning stickers. We have a recommendation for when you should change these parts here. And you send a dry erase marker, so we literally stick this on the machine and you can mark with the marker when you did it, so you can keep up and be proactive with changing your parts. So let's get started on cleaning. The first thing we're going to do is we need to drain the old product that's in there. I prefer to clean in night mode because the product is more liquefied. Still refrigerated, just liquefied. So what we need to do that is take off our cover, and we're going to remove our carb tubes here. So the carb tubes just lift out and pull out like that. And I'm going to go drop these off at our sink, and then we will get to draining. So we took our carb tubes out, and we still need to drain the old product. So I'm going to give you the tips on how I do this. So we take out our push rods, simply push up and pull out. And then we'll be able to drain the product. Before draining, I want to make sure everything is off. So our switch is in the off position on both sides. Now we can just pull our handle down. So as you can see, this one's not coming out. This is a good example for when this was coming off of night mode and when it was left in day mode. So we'll finish draining the one that's liquid, and then I will show you this one. All right, so we drained the side that was liquid in night mode. Now we're going to drain the side that was still a little bit frozen. So as you seen earlier, when I pulled the handle, nothing happened. So again, so what we do to loosen that up is we're going to turn the switch into clean. You see it's going to help push it out. We want to make sure we get as much product out as possible, and then we can add the water, loosen it up, and drain again. As you can see, now it started coming out liquid. So we could shut our beater shaft off and just wait for it to drain like we did the other side. So now we drained our old product out, and I filled a bucket with cold water. You don't want to use warm water, you don't want to use hot water, only cold water through the machines. So we're going to take the water, you want to make sure everything's closed, okay? Even though everything's closed, I always like to be safe, keep an empty bucket here. So take our cold water and dump it in both sides. So after we get our water, cold water in our hoppers, it's going to drain into the cylinders. Still have our handles closed. We're going to turn the machine on both sides to clean. This is going to allow the water to loosen up any product we have left in there. The goal of this portion of cleaning is to have the water drain as clear as possible. The clearer the water, the easier it will be when we take our parts out and clean them at the sink. While we're waiting, I'm going to take off our star caps, which star caps just pop off like this. So I just let that go for 2 minutes. Now I'm going to slowly open the handles and start draining each side. So I like to hold my bucket up. So I'll let the bucket fill, and then we'll repeat the process, filling the bucket, filling the hoppers until the water's coming out clear. Okay, so now we ran about 2 to 3 buckets through the machine on each side. It's going to be different depending on the product you're using and how clear and comfortable you are with the water coming out. So we're going to test ours now, see if it's coming out clear. Looks like both sides are clear, so what I'm going to do is turn our switch off on both sides, and then I'll drain the rest of the machine.